Guys, Bunny Taiga says to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know what you have to do. Anyway, moving on, the last episode was an absolute banger. Absolutely love that episode. One of the best ones by far. We see the beginnings of Faputa's onslaught. We see her finally make her way into the village because Reg did her the favor and created the hole in the village so she could enter through the back door, if you will. With him using his incinerator, naturally he's about to pass out. So who knows what the heck's gonna go on. He's gonna pass out for 2 hours and let Faputa reign free. He's not even there to stop her or convince her. So who knows what's gonna happen. We also see at the end there's a cliffhanger with Midi, Nanachi, and Beloff in that cave, and Nanachi was having dreams about the village. Probably since she was connected to the village, she was probably seeing Irumyui's memories or even Beloff's memories. I cannot wait to see what the heck's gonna happen. It's gonna be an absolute banger of an episode. I already know it. So with that being said, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe as usual, and let's get right into this episode. All right, we're back here where we left off. Majestic. What a majestic creature. Why? Oh, okay. There we go. Because Beloff's not a bad guy, even though he's extremely creepy. Oh my god. Oh. So where do you have to go? Untainted? Probably why. He probably thinks he's tainted and thinks that children are like innocent. That is not reassuring. Jesus, everything? That was easy. Wait, is Midi coming with him? Yeah. Leave. Ew, what the okay, yeah, I was like, are you really gonna keep Midi here? It only exists within the village. That makes sense. Okay, and she's seeing the force field now. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, no, I think you should leave. This is good narratively, though, that that Midi's gonna disappear again. Because I feel like Midi staying with them or staying alive defeats the purpose of the scene in episode 13 of season 1. Yeah, but she's still suffering immortally. Like, she literally begged you. She begged you to put her out of her misery. So you can't disrespect those wishes. I must say though, the 3D in this is great. Like, it's not intrusive at all into this scene. It mixes in, it blends in with the mood of the show. Or Midi. Again, you must suffer. We must go through this again. I wish you could have stayed a little bit longer. Oh, my heart. Again. Come on, guys. You can't do this again. Not to me. Oh my god. They keep hitting us with this Midi stuff, man. Oh. He's finally disappearing. I think this is what he wanted. I think he's happy. Ooh, no intro. No intro. Oh, you know what that means. It's gonna be fire. Oh, the 2 hours went by. Okay, wow. I thought we were gonna see what was happening through those 2 hours, but I guess we're just gonna time skip. Okay, dude, I hear a whole bunch of absolute chaos going on in the background, and it does not sound nice. But, I mean, Riko, you must... Oh my god! What? Her eyes! You're resolved by doing what? Defeating... Oh! What? I actually kind of like the one-eyed hollow girl. Like, I do want to say I support this, but I don't at the same time because I know what Irumyui went through, but it's not... I don't think it was a direct... Not all the villagers are responsible. Where's Wazakyan? He's the one who deserves to be absolutely shredded to bits here. He's right there. And of course he's holding Vueko hostage. Yeah, what will be difficult? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to do something like what Riko was talking about? Or... That's what I'm saying. This is the conflict of interest I was talking about in last reaction. Dude, so they had to stay there for 2 hours and just endure that absolute But how, Reg? I feel like this is such a weird thing to do. This is such a weird position to be in. Like, are you gonna try to reason with her first or what? Like, what's going on? I think she's gonna get pissed. I think she's gonna be mad. Like, yeah, there's no way he was gonna sneak attack her. What you're meant to do, remember? Wait, how are you gonna do that? A flashback, let's go! Reg, is this when he just like finally came? He knew the language! Hey, relax. Hey. We're trying to know that too. We're trying to learn that too. Oh, and she's healed automatically. What the heck is going on? Bruh. I mean, I don't think shoving your hand in someone's like stomach. I don't think that was graceful, Miss Faputa. That thing was on Reg's head. It was on Reg's head. Reg. Wait, no, so that was his name. Okay. So Liza named him Reg. Immortal Maiden. Yeah. How cute. Wait, what? What the heck is he doing? Okay. Your mentor. To keep up appearances. Was your mentor Liza? Where did you lose your memories? Again? Are you gonna use the laser again? Oh, the whistle, Prushka! Let's go. Where did that, like, where does that come from? Oh my god, that is so fire! I really don't want to hurt. I really don't want Faputa to get hurt. But the scream. A kind of stone person against Faputa. Oh, Prushka. Okay. But how? She did seem like she knew Prushka last episode. But how? Yeah. We already knew that. Yeah. Are truly drawn to each other. We know that. True, so lure them to the village. I'm speechless. Is your plan? What are you trying to do, my guy? And they're leaving him like there. Like no one is even going there to be like checking up on him. Like he's just chilling there, doing whatever he pleases. Haku. What is Haku? Yes, please answer that for the love of God. The #1 precious, but you have 2. 3 eggs, so you can have up to 3. I don't really get it, but I guess that's how it is. Because that's her wish. To be eaten away at, pretty much suffer, even after her death. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. And this is where they made the promise to each other. That is just her nature. That is what she is literally programmed to do. The one valuable thing, which is Riko, his Haku. That is so ironic that Haku giving him a help with what he's supposed to do, when in reality she's against it. When in reality Riko is against what Faputa is trying to do, and is now because of that, Reg is turning against Faputa. Oh, that's so sad. Ah, tragic. I'm so sorry, Fapta. I feel so bad for you. Is that even gonna happen? I really hope Fapta ends up going with them. No, really. Because this would be absolutely tragic if it ended like this. If they're at odds with each other and Reg has to defeat her, it'll be tragic. So sad. I wonder how long she had to end up waiting. And Reg's crying because he's probably getting the memories back. But you remember the emotions. So you're trying to save her from herself, pretty much. No! No! If I were to tell you how stressed I was right now, out of 10, it would be a 1500. That was the nastiest cliffhanger of all of Made in Abyss. Yes, the nastiest cliffhanger, officially. I don't care what you say, I don't care what anyone says. That made me scream at the top of my lungs, bro. That episode was crazy. Like, we got so much that episode. We got so much of their memories. We know exactly what happened in their meeting in the past, and we know exactly what went down, the information that Fapta gave Reg, what Reg promised her, what they promised each other. Reg promised that after he went to go get Haku, the #1 thing, aka Riko, I'm assuming it was Riko, right? After Liza probably told him to get her, that he would come back and help her with her mission. And honestly, he forgot everything. Obviously, as we know from watching season 1, he has amnesia. He's slowly gaining everything back, but as he's come back here, he's kind of, his outlook on things have seemingly changed because he's with Riko, and Riko, his most valuable thing wants right now is to stop Fapta. So obviously Reg is Riko's tool, especially with her white whistle. The promise that they made together in the past is null and void, and it is such a tragic situation. It is such a shame that that has to go down that way, because they had a cute relationship, and Fapta is a tragic soul. She's a tragic being because she was literally programmed and designed to do what she's doing now, regardless of if it's right or wrong. It's like animal instinct for her, and she has to do it. I don't know if she could be stopped. She's either going to be stopped by being killed or killing everything herself. I don't think there is a nice way to escape from this, because in the end, with the brutal cliffhanger, we see, hey, Reg, you're a pure soul, you're nice, blah, blah, but you're foolish. Meaning that regardless of how Reg decides Reg started to show mercy because the memory started pouring in, and that kind of sucks. I was feeling bad for Fapta at first because the promise, like, she wanted to be treated like a princess and go on adventures and whatnot, but now, you know, as soon as Reg drops his guard, as soon as he goes back to normal, she strikes. She took advantage of that moment of weakness, and she called Reg foolish, and it's messed up, you know? I do still feel bad for her, but at the same time, I feel like what has to be done at this point. I would actually like to see them go on adventures together. I would like to see Fapta be another member of their squad as they go to the 7th layer, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And let's not gloss over the beginning, where Midi and everyone, they can only exist within the village, so they disappear, which I quite enjoy, because that would have diminished the impact of Midi in season 1 and her whole arc. Glad that happened, regardless of it being sad or not. So now Nanachi is free. Belaf seems to be free of the shackles of his flesh, and Nanachi seems to be making her way back to everyone else, probably. And what else was in the episode? More speculation. Liza, obviously we know that Reg belonged to Liza. If Reg belonged to Liza, wouldn't Riko's white whistle not work on him? Unless, like, it was the bond that Riko formed over the course course of their journey that made her wishes and desires and stuff effective on him. I'm guessing. But if it was originally Eliza's tool, then Riko's white whistle most likely would not have worked on him. So I'm wondering what the heck is the details there. We're still unclear with that. We still have a lot to learn right there. But I love the fact that every single episode we're getting bits and pieces of the mystery put together. However, it kind of raises more questions at the same time. So is the nature with these type of anime. But yeah, I don't know what else to bring up. There is so much to happen in the episode. Wazukian as well. What's his plan? He's up there with Fueko, chilling. No one is keeping an eye on him. He's reigning freely, whatever. And he wasn't even getting touched by Fapta, which is interesting to me because I feel like Fapta could deal with him. I think he wasn't getting touched because he held Fueko. He was holding Fueko hostage, so I'm assuming that Irumyui's will wouldn't want to hurt Fueko. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he was being untouched, and I'll probably include that in the episode as I was questioning it as text on the bottom of the screen, just so I don't sound stupid. It's still a theory though, it's nothing set in stone. Oh yeah, the name thing. So with Reg, I'm kind of piecing it together now. So he did say that his name was Reg. I assume that Liza was with him when he visited the Hollow Village and when he met Fapta, but that wasn't the case. So like Reg knew his name beforehand. Reg told Fapta his name. I'm assuming that Liza gave Reg his name, and Riko said that Reg was named after a dog, but it was Riko's dog, right? So maybe Liza named Reg after the dog or the dog after Reg. And either way, the dog is the centerpiece of all this. The dog is the source of everything. So regardless of if Reg got the name first or the dog got the name first, Riko decided to give Reg the name of the dog, which was Reg, which either derived from Reg or the dog itself. So it's like a weird coincidence. So that's the only thing that can explain it. The only thing that really makes sense and would be solid narratively. I think that just about covers everything from the episode. This series is just God's tier. I am so sad that the manga is not far ahead at all. And we're probably going to be waiting 3 to 5 years for season 3 if we get one. So let's just enjoy the final 2 episodes. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, or Tiger will get you. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys next week for next week's episode. Peace, guys.